Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Atha Shashthodhyayah Atma Sanyama Yogaha. Now we go to Shloka 37, which is for today we are going to see. Arjuna Uvacha Ayati Shraddhayopetaha Yoga Chalita Manasaha Aprapya Yoga Samsiddhim Kam Gatim Krishna Gacchati. So here Arjuna has another question. Krishna will give the answers and he will close this chapter. Till 45, he will give the answer. Arjuna's question itself will be in 3 shlokas, 37, 38 and 39. We have to read it together, but for just breaking it up, I am reading it separately, but we have to read 37, 38 and 39 together. So Arjuna, he has a doubt. We have a doubt and we say, okay, assume that this person has this, like that we ask somebody else, right? We don't want to say it is our doubt or I am experiencing this problem like that. So Arjuna is approaching this question the same way. He says, question is, okay, there is a person who did karma yoga, as you said. He got the purity of the mind. You said that purity of mind is needed. He got the purity of mind. After that, what he did, he started to meditate. And then he was a beginner, then he became an expert. At that time, what Krishna said, you can leave your karma at that time. You can become a sannyasi, you can reduce your karmas also, he said. So, okay, he left the karmas and then he went and meditated. But this person, what he did was, he didn't put his full effort in it. He was doing with faith. Whatever Krishna said, same things he was doing, and he was doing with faith. So now Arjuna's doubt is, he left the karmas, so he didn't get any punya out of it. And because he didn't put the effort, full effort, he didn't realize, he didn't get the self-realization. So he didn't get success in it. So what will happen to this person? Where will he go after death? What will happen to him? That is his question. This is also the question for many people. If you see normally also, we think that, okay, they're saying I must go in the spiritual path. I am trying to reduce my side things and I'm going the spiritual path. But spiritual path also, I didn't get any success. Then what will happen to me? We think like that, I didn't enjoy life, the other people are enjoying life. I tried to go in the spiritual path. Here also there is no success. Like that, those questions also come to our mind. For that, Krishna is giving one very beautiful answer which will reassure everybody. We will see the meanings. So he says that Arjuna Vacha, Arjuna is saying, Ayatihi. Ayatihi means that person is lack or he didn't put the full effort. Ayatihi, Shraddhaya Upetaha. But he is endowed with full faith. He is not saying that what Krishna is saying is wrong or he didn't question his guru, that and all he didn't do. He's endowed with full faith. He wants to go into this path. He tried also, but he didn't put the 100% effort. And why the person didn't put the full effort? 3 reasons are given. One is Kala Bhavat, like his Prarabdha ended. Before he could put the full effort, his Prarabdha ended, so his life ended. So he couldn't realize or he couldn't progress further. And then that was first reason. Second is Bahya Vasana Vashat. That means what? Because of the previous samskaras, it overpowered him. It overpowered the current samskara for him to meditate. So he became little bit diluted. So that was another reason. Third reason is Vichitra Vignat. Some obstacles or hindrances came to him. That could not be explained. That was not in his control. So because of 3 reasons, what we said, Kala Bhavat, that means his life came to an end. Vasana Vashat, that means the previous samskaras overpowered his current samskaras. And then Vichitra Vignat, that means some unusual obstacles and hindrances came, which he could not control. Because of that, Ayatihi, he was little bit lax. Yoga Chalita Manasaha. Yoga means from this yoga, Chalita Manasaha, he became deviated. Aprapya Yoga Samsiddhim. Aprapya, he didn't attain Yoga Samsiddhim. The highest perfection he didn't attain. The moksha he didn't get. Kam Gatim Krishna Gacchati. Where does this person go, O Krishna? He didn't get anything, like he didn't get the punya, he didn't get the fruits of the dhyana, nothing he got, he didn't get realization. What will happen to this person is Arjuna's question. We will go through the general translation. Arjuna said, what is the fate of the unsuccessful yogi who begins the path with faith, but who does not endeavor sufficiently due to the unsteady mind and is unable to reach the goal in this life? So this was Shloka 37. 38 is a continuation of this shloka. Arjuna is giving one example. Kachinno bhaya vibhrashtaha छिन्नाभ्रमिव नश्यति अप्रतिष्ठो महाबाहो विमूढ़ो ब्रह्मणः पथि. So he says here, Arjuna continues that question. He doesn't get karma palam, he doesn't get the dhyana palam also. Will he not perish? Like what? Kachinna ubaya vibrashtaha. Whether not, ubaya means both, vibrashtaha means he is deviated. He'll be deviated, ubaya, from both. He is not getting the results of both. He is giving example, chinnabram iva nashyati. Chinnabram means, chinna means broken, abram means cloud, iva nashyati, like perishes. That means he's saying that sometimes when the clouds are going together, one cloud will separate, if you see. And then that cloud, after some time, it will disintegrate. So like that, he's saying, like that cloud which is separated from these bunch of clouds, you will see that it is disintegrating. Like that, will he not be disintegrated? Because apratishtaha, he doesn't have any support, neither papam nor punyam nor self-realization. Nothing is there for him. Mahabaho, the mighty arm. Vimudaha brahmanav pati. Vimudaha, he gets deluded in the path of realization. Brahmanaha pati. On one who is on the path of the realization, he will get deluded. He will not be able to get anything. That is Arjuna's question. The general translation is, does not such a person who deviates from this yoga get deprived of both the material and spiritual success? O mighty arm Krishna, will he not perish like a broken cloud with no position in either sphere? That is his question. So here I am saying yoga, yoga, but actually I am supposed to say yoga. 39 also is a continuation of that. He is ending the questions there. Then Krishna will start to answer the next set of shlokas. Yetan me samshayam Krishna chetumarhasya sheshataha twadanyas samshayasyasya chetana hyupapadyate. So he is saying here, Yetat me samshayam Krishna. This is my samshayam Krishna. This is my doubt, O Krishna. Chetum arhasi asheshataha. Please, chetum means dispel, arhasi. Only you can dispel asheshataha completely. Why he can only completely dispel? Because Krishna is Sakshat, he is Avatara Swarupam. In chapter 4, if you remember, he talked about the Avatara Tattva, if you remember. Bahuni me vyatithani janmani tava charjuna tanyaham veda sarvani natvam vetha parantapa. What did he say there? In all the births, O Arjuna, you have forgotten all the births, but I remember all the births because I am the Avatara Purusha. You are just ordinary human being, but I am not like that, he said. And then same, chapter 4, 4.9. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti sorjuna. Like that he said. What did he say? Janma karma cha me divyam. Know about my true nature. And then when you leave your body, you will not take another birth again. Like that he said. So here he is saying, we are looking at Krishna as Avatara Purusha here. And then only you can dispel, O Krishna. Anyaha samshayasyasya. So anyaha, no other person. You know, this samshaya of mine, asya cheta. Nobody can dispel this doubt of mine because you are God himself. Nahi upapadyate. Nobody is fit to explain this better than you. So the general meaning is, O Krishna, please dispel this doubt of mine completely. For who other than you can do so? So question is finished. Krishna is going to give some very beautiful answers. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Parthanaiveha namutra Vinashastasya vidyate Nahi kalyana krit kaschit Durgatim tata gacchati. So here we will break Nahi kalyana krit kaschit Durgatim tata gacchati. So Krishna, he says that in very short, he says that this person will never suffer. In this world also, in the next world also, he will never suffer. And he is going to give some very beautiful answers. Shri Bhagavan Vacha, Lord Krishna said, Partha na eva iha na amutra. Na eva iha means here also, na amutra. Amutra means the next world also. Here also, in the next world also, Vinashaha tasya vidyate. Na, that na we have to add. Never vinashaha tasya vidyate. Shouldn't read vinashaha tasya vidyate. That means he'll be destroyed. Na vinashaha tasya vidyate. Destruction will never happen to this person. Nahi kalyana krit kaschit. The one who has strive for realization, one who has gone in this path of realization, one who has gone in the spiritual path, kalyana krit. Then kaschit Durgatim tata gacchati. Durgatim, evil destination, tata. Tata means he is referring to Arjuna as his son. It means father also, but here he is referring to Arjuna as a son. Here tata means son. Gacchati. He will never get anything evil. Here also, in the next loka also, in the next janma also. So Swami Chidbhavananda writes, the doer of good never comes to grief. So this is very beautiful. So this person, Krishna says, he will never get any bad thing in his life. So the general translation is, O Arjuna, neither in this world nor the next, there is any destruction for him. For the doer of good, O my son, never comes to any grief. And he is continuing. Prapya punya krutam lokan ushitva shashwati samaha Shuchinam Shrimatam Gehe Yoga Bhrashto Bhijayate. So before we see the meaning, we will see like three kinds of people, what their gati will be, what their next birth will be. So three kinds of people are there. One will be the jnani. So we know Atman Neva Atmana Tushtaha, all that. So he has realized his own self. So what will happen to him in this janma? He will attain the Jivan Mukti while living here in this very earth. While he is living, he will get the liberation. And after this, this person will never come and be born unless some jnanis, they come and be born out of their own preference. But actually after that, there will be no other birth for them. So that is the Videha Mukti. So for the Jnani, it will be Videha Mukti. There will be no other birth. Then there is also this ordinary people. So they are called the Karma Brashtaha. What happens to them? The kind of people we are talking about who have not self-realized, that is called Yoga Brashtaha. Now the second category I am talking about is Karma Brashtaha. So this, what this Karma Brashtaha does, they do good and bad things. They will do good. They will lead their lives in a dharmic way. They will do bad also. So they will get punyam and they will get papam. So both will be there. So punyam and papam will not cancel each other. Punyam will be in a separate pile. Papam will be in a separate pile. So what happens? Excess punyam you have done or excess papam you have done. So that has to be consumed. Like if you cannot consume your papam and punyam in a human form, done exceptional good in this lifetime, you will go to the good lokas. If you have done exceptional bad, you will go to the bad. There are many lokas, bad lokas, there are many good lokas based on the things you have done. After that, you exhaust that. Then you have your pile, your bank account. What we are accumulating is the Sanchita Karma only. The bank account is of no relevance to us. Whichever, how many ever accounts we have, how many ever dollars, how many ever pounds we have, no relevance. The Sanchita Karma is only going to determine fate and future. So all this, we have exhausted something as, in the lokas. Then the Sanchita Karma, a part of the Sanchita Karma, we saw that before. Part we will take, a part of the Sanchita Karma will be taken and it will become Prarabdha Karma. And this will determine our next birth, body, circumstances, etc. And that part, we don't know which part. If it is more of punya, less of papa, then we'll get the Deva Sharira. From the Sanchita Karma, lot of this papa is taken and only some punya is taken from that subset, then we will get like births like animals. Only when the almost 50-50 if it is there, then we will get the human birth. And this human birth, they say, is very valuable because in Devaloka you will be enjoying. You will not see any sorrow. So the need for you to realize will not be there. When you take Janma as animal and all, you don't know what is realization. So the Manushya Janma is the best because it gives both sorrow and joy. So this person, Karma Brashta, who has done good and bad, this will be his life. So we'll get another life. We don't know which body we will get. This will be the cycle for us. Then there is this Yoga Brashta that Arjuna is talking about. That what will happen, he left the karma path. So he is not getting any punya. He is not maybe doing any charity. He is not doing any good things. He went and meditated and he was not successful. So what will happen to this person? So three things Krishna assures. He will get punya. The people think that if they are listening to the lectures, they are not getting any punyam. Only if you do puja, you will get punyam. You will go to the temple, you will get punyam. But what Krishna says, if you are going in the path of self-realization, punyam is there. You are thinking it is not there. If you have to choose between like a Vedanta discourse and going to a temple, people will choose going to temple because they don't know that even this will get punyam for them. So the backup plan is already there. Whatever we are listening, whatever we are doing in terms of going in the path of realization, all that accounts and more punya is there actually. It is said. The Shravanam, just listening to it will give lot of punya. And so that will be assured. So he gets punya. And then next is that he will be definitely born as a human being. So for this person who was a yoga brashta, he will be born as a human being. Third point he says is, he will resume from where he left off. He will definitely doesn't have to do everything ABCD. From where he left off only, he will resume. So those three things are assured. The shloka is just about that. Then he will talk about more things. So let's see the meaning. Prapya punya kritam lokam. I told you he got the punya because he did the meditation. He got the punya for the meditation, not just because he didn't do charity or he didn't go to the temple or didn't do puja. It was not like that. For what he did, he got the punya, and because of the punya, he went to the good lokas. Prapya punya kritam lokam. Because of him going in the path of self-realization, he got the abodes of the people, virtuous people attained. That lokas he got. And ushitva shashwati samaha. Then he dwelled in there for a lot of time. He was there for a long time. And then ushitva means after dwelling, shashwataha means many, and samaha means ages. Then Shuchi Nam Shrimatam Gehe. Shuchi Nam means he is born in a very pious family, very cultured, very pious family. People have like very good values, parents are spiritual, like that family he got. And Shrimatam, he also got into a prosperous family where he didn't have to ask for his needs. Like that he will be born. And Gehe, in the house. So both the prosperity and the culture and the piousness must go. Otherwise, just prosperity, no progress will be there. Both have to go hand in hand. Yoga brashtaha abhijayate. Yoga brashta means the person who is unsuccessful in the yoga path, abhijayate, takes birth. So he says that he will go and he will reside in those lokas for an indefinite amount of time. And then he will be born in a very pious and also probably a well-to-do family. And then this will be the status of this person. General translation is, unsuccessful yogis upon death go to the abodes of the virtuous. After dwelling there for many ages, they are again reborn in the earth into a family of pious and prosperous people. Shloka number 42, he continues. अथवा योगिनामेव कुले भवति धीमताम् ये तद्भिदुर्लभतरम् लोके जन्म यदीदृशम्. He classified the yoga brashta as two. So one person who was medium in the dhyana, that person is going to be in the lokas, good lokas, and he will be born in a very pious and a rich family. The other person who is higher than him, okay, so there's one medium and there is one higher. So he's talking about the person who has done more of this practice. He advanced more in the path of realization. What will be his situation? Athava yoginameva. Otherwise, this higher caliber yogi, yoginameva, he will be born with kule bhavati dhimatam. He will be born in the family of dhimatam, of the wise, or already realized. Parents will be realized, or they will be extremely spiritual. So he will be born in such families, and Adi Shankaracharya says probably he will be poor. They don't want money. People who are detached, like that house he will be born. Athava yoginam eva. So this person with divine wisdom, eva kule bhavati dhimatam. He will be born in a very dhimatam, of the wise parents, or the wise family he will be born. Yetad hi durlabhataram. He says this kind of janma, Arjuna, is very rare. Very few people get this kind of janma. Loke janma yat idrisham. Loke, in this world, janma yat idrisham. Like this, to get a birth is actually very difficult. So those kind of families will not just be poor. Poor families we are not talking. Poor family who are detached, their progress is not getting money. Their progress is not getting good jobs. Their progress will be only spirituality. So that kind, and they will have total detachment. Like that, their lives will be led, and this person will be born from where he will again, all the things will come to him. And he was going to say in Shlokas 43, as though he's been pulled. Like that, he doesn't have to put any effort, automatically be pulled in that direction, because he already has the previous practice. So the general translation is, else if they had developed dispassion due to a long practice of this yoga, they are born into a family endowed with divine wisdom. Such a birth is very difficult to attain in this world.